Well, hello, coconuts. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Special shout out to those of you watching the YouTube replay. I hope you had an amazing weekend. We are doing a page that we've done in the past before, but night night, baby. We are doing it a little bit differently. I did it in the mini version last time. So right now we're doing it in the full-size book because I'm trying to actually complete a book for once. I actually have completed a book one time and I lost it. It's somewhere in this house. I haven't seen it. I don't know if it got mixed up in the move or what. But sorry, my son adjusted everything, so I'm out of whack. So we are going to be doing this page like we said last week. Before we hopped off, we decided we were going to do black albino skin. So I actually did some tests and I tested out how I wanted to do a little bit of freckles, a little cool tone shading. This is the practice sheet that came in the Coloring 101 that we did last night, which was so fun and exciting. So I have some of these colors and everything already picked out, and I'm gonna give it a go. Last time I did it, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people said it just looked like a white person. So I really am going to try and use tones that push it more towards black albino versus just white person, because there is a distinction in the skin tones. So hopefully I have what it takes in the materials to pull it off. So we're gonna get right into it. The colors that I found to be the best overall for this complexion that I want to convey is the Copic brand. So let's see what color I found. I think I did the base as yellowish shade by Ohuhu, and then I kind of blended on top of it with some Copics. So that's probably what I'll do. There's so many different kinds of undertones that you see. So we're gonna make it work regardless. Okay, so I'm gonna come in with yellowish shade. This is color YR220, and this is an Ohuhu color. And I am going to just start to fill in like we always would. Hey guys, welcome in. Okay, so I left some negative space. I felt like that worked nicely on my little sample. So this felt like a good place to start because I can make it lighter or darker wherever I need to. I think the cooler shades for the shadows will really push it to look more realistic, because it seems like when you start to make it look too warm, it loses that distinction of looking albino versus just looking like lighter skin tone. So I am going to be doing a little bit of a different method than I usually do, and hopefully it's worth it in the end. And we're going to connect these sections off. I have to work in a more sketchy type stroke when I'm doing this because we're kind of blending into the negative space. So I'm moving a lot faster and a lot wispier than I normally would to get that effect. Okay? Hey, welcome in. And I'm gonna leave the center of the nose open. And some of the space on the nostrils as well. Bringing this over. All right. Now we're gonna work our way out from the center of the face and into the eye socket. And I'm going to leave the centers of the lids open so that we use that negative space for shine. Okay. Coming in under the eye as well. And I'm just really trying to be pretty free in the strokes. It's definitely not how I usually do it. But when we're working with these lighter tones, we're trying to layer different tones on top of tones. That's kind of what this is calling for. All right. Right now I'm using an Ohuhu marker in the color yellowish shade. All right, so now I'm gonna come in and wrap around these cheekbones, leaving some white space for that highlight. Working our way out and towards the center of this space. Lots of flicking motions. Feathering it up into that space. Okay. And I'm going to probably fill in the most part of the bottom of the face. Maybe leave a little highlight on the jaw. And work our way around. I did not chase the ink. Just thought about that, so we're probably gonna have to work out some different streaks and things on this side. We are just getting that base layer down and we'll work from there. Okay. And I'm going to leave a little highlight on the chin. And working our way down this little section. Because I'm working faster, I have less time before the ink dries as well, so we're gonna have some streaks that we will deal with accordingly. Okay. So now I'm gonna come and just do the neck. I'm gonna have the shine be towards this side. Working. So since we're doing albino skin tonight, I want to work on the skin all in one piece. I know I've been doing like laying color and then coming back with the color pencil. We gotta work this skin out tonight as a unit, okay? Okay, sorry, I was working fast. This marker is yellowish shade and the number is YR220 and it's by Ohuhu. And let's see if I missed that. I was moving fast. Okay. Got it. I'm out of bird too, Sandy Ground. Okay, so that felt good. So now I'm gonna come in and do my little shading, but I'm not gonna do too much with this color because I don't want it to get too warm. So I'm gonna keep it towards the center of the face, I think. And maybe a little bit on the nose. But we really want to try and keep things kind of cool for shadows. So I'm still using that same marker. Okay. Oh, you're coming with me, Coco, bro. Love that. Yes, if you have volume 8, grab her. Grab her up. I'm just going to draw this nice diagonal line for a nice sharp under the chin shadow. All right. Throw some of this in here. Yes, I love that, Isetta. Guys, I was so like emotional after that. I felt so fulfilled and just like overall like wow. And I've been feeling like a little bit blocked, like what am I doing? You know, I like to spiral. Like what am I really doing? Is this like still the right path? Like, you know, just getting a little confused as life likes to do to us. And after I got off there, like I just felt so like assured and like I just knew I was in the right spot. And I woke up and I had 2 new brand offers. There's something about like anytime I like feel reassured in my purpose, right? Opportunities just appear every single time. When I like don't get caught up in it, when I'm just grateful and like just filled overflowing with gratitude, opportunities literally fall into my lap. Like I'm not even looking for it. And it just boop, bloop, like magic. I was like, oh, well, there it is. So I'm going to come in with Cherry White, which is actually part of the Copic Sketch portrait set that I got gifted. So I am going to do more classes. I'm going to take this and see what it does, kind of blending out on top of what I just did and towards the center of this white highlight we have here. So I'm just trying to kind of blend out this middle highlight here. And this is Cherry White. The color number is R000. And I'm going to blend this in and make it a little bit smaller. And of course, when we do our colored pencils, we'll start to get that smoothness. So I'm not super concerned with any kind of patchiness at this point. I'm really trying to see how I can control the tones. That's really what I want to focus on. All right. But I like that this has, it's called Cherry White, so there's like a little bit of pink in it. And I like what that does as I blend into those white areas. Hey. So I think what really takes it to like translating as albino is when you start doing she doesn't have hair showing, so that kind of takes away that element, which helps push that understanding through. But when we do the lashes, eyebrows, and the lips, I feel like that's when my little tester started to look more like, okay, I get the vibe. So just blending some of these down. Okay. So now that I've done that, what I think I'll do next is like a little bit of blush or like a little bit of flushness that you'll see peeking through the skin. I think that really, and I also have this marker. which might be good to like kind of pass over some of these white areas so it's not so bare there. Okay, so, oops. So I'm gonna come in with, nope, not cherry white, this. Thank you for the nail love. Tea Rose. And I'm going to kind of blush a little bit of her cheeks. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to bring it down under that highlight. And this is Copic as well. And I just want that to be kind of maybe a little on the nose where there's a lot of blood vessels, because their skin lacks melanin. You can kind of see a lot of the blood in their skin tone, but I don't want to go overboard. You know what I'm saying? We're just laying it down. Next, I'm going to come in, and I think I used, was it this color? Dull lavender, or it might have been, yeah, I think it was pale thistle. So I'm going to come in with pale thistle, which is actually a purple color. And I'm going to kind of come in on top of that blush and blend into some of these hollows of the cheek just to cool it down a bit. And I'm also going to put a little bit of that in the eye socket just to cool it down. Okay. Cooling it down. That's really going to help us control the warmth. Okay. I'm going to use some of that up here as well. You can use any kind of like dull grayish lavender that you have. This one I like because it's very sheer. It's not as overwhelming, if that makes sense. And I'm also going to use that tea rose color on her lips. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in for top and bottom for now. And this is Copic as well. Okay. And I'm moving fast because I want to get to the pencil. What does Copic mean? It's the brand. It's the name of the marker. All right. I'm going to come in under the neck with Barley Beige. And just deepen that shadow. Yep, all the markers I use are alcohol based and everything is linked in my bio. Alright. So, and this is the color that I'm also going to use for the freckles. I don't think I'm going to do freckles yet. I might wait. I might do like the base of them. But as we get through the color pencil layers, we're probably going to have to put these back. sparkles are so cute. Okay. Sure. Now that we have our base, now it's going to be time to like add in some pencil. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing. I got my new Ohuhu color pencils that I bought, and I opened the package and the smell was so strong. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to like let these air out a little bit because they're oil based. I was like feeling, woo, a little dizzy. So I'm not going to use those just yet. I don't know if I need to let them out in the backyard or something, but they can't be in here smelling like that. This is an enclosed space. I opened those things. I was like, ooh, pretty. Where? Now, hold on. These marks trying to take me out. Yeah. But I did swatch them. I said, hold up. Uh-oh. There might be a new competitor in town. Okay? Now, will you be able to maintain your consciousness while using them for an extended period of time? The jury's still out. But that little swatch, it did something to me. It did. All right. So, hey, Keeks. Hey, Ashley. All right, so I need to find what my base tone is going to be. So let me use my swatch card. The base color I did was yellowish shade. Did I put it back already? All right. So that was the base I did. That doesn't look the same when it's wet, so don't worry about it. Let it cool down, and then I will see what color I want to use on top. So that'll be a good shaded transition color, but a little too dark for all over. That'll be nice to transition into highlight. Okay. We also have like something a little more peachy when we're transitioning into blush. What is this giving? Oh, that's kind of nice. Buttery. Are these two the same color? No, this is Flesh. Flesh might be good. I'll let Flesh stay. I just wish your name wasn't Flesh. Like, it's just OD. Okay, all these colors kind of have a place. I picked a good assortment. What are your thoughts on acrylic base versus alcohol base? So acrylic base are paint. So it's like comparing paint to a marker. So even though it's in an actual marker barrel, it is paint that's coming out. So that's going to cover everything. Ink will, in a regular alcohol marker, is going to sit into the paper. It's going to allow you to blend. It's going to work like a traditional marker, but less streaking because it's not water-based, which, you know, is streaking is pretty much inevitable. But marker and acrylic marker are like apples and oranges, basically. I like to use them together, not one or the other. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some of this here shading. I also need like some cooler shade options for some shadows. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So I'm gonna get to work and start blending. You got bundle 2 in the mail today. Yay, so exciting. Felicia, you got your, you ordered your Carrot Dash. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Now that is an exciting package to receive, I must say. So this is Caran d'Ache cream colored pencil. And I'm hoping that this will also tone down some unnecessary warmth that we might be picking up. So I'll be interested to see how much coverage we get with these lighter colors. If we'll be able to cover the sins of our underneath layer or not. Thank you, thank you. All right. So I'm just blending, 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 and I'm going over the line of demarcation from shadow to highlight. That's where I'm focusing first, and then I'll work outward from there. So now I'm gonna transition into this color, which is Burnt Ochre 10. Light pressure. And working my way out. Working my way out, 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 out. We touched on blending a little bit last night in the class. That was so nice. And I slept like a baby. I actually did more work after I got done. I did celebrate with a little marg, you know what I'm saying? A little margarita, not too much. And then I got back to work. You already know. You already know. All right. You know I love me a margarita. And do. And zoo. All right. I'm gonna come in with this purplish shade, and this is burnt sienna. Burnt sienna 10? What was the last color? Oh, burnt ochre 10. I was like, didn't I just use that? It has some like grayish, lavenderish undertones to it. That would be nice and cool for the shadows. So it doesn't look like bronzed skin, because that's not the look we're going for. We want to cool it down. Cool it down. That's the vibe of this. I would have never guessed this is burnt sienna at all. Hi, Coco. It's Jordan, your BFF. Hey, Jordan, girl. How you doing? Alright. Where's my white color pencil as well? I should have that handy for me. Alright. So, got a little extra hanging off. And we're gonna blend the white on top of where we left off to give that highlight. I feel like the big areas of highlight also help kind of push forward that fair complexion. And I'm just trying to give some things that feel like a distinguishing factor so that you can identify what I'm trying to convey, because that's all art is communication, right? This is what I drew. I hope you could tell this is what I drew. I'm going to do things to effectively communicate what I'm trying to say with this image. That's all it is. Visual communication, visual storytelling. So you make choices that allow you to express a message through pictures. Sometimes you exaggerate things, sometimes you take things away. You do what you gotta do to say what you gotta say. Coco, I need to rewatch the Color 101 from yesterday. Where do I find the replay? I sent out an email about 5 p.m. It should have went out about 24 hours after. And there should be a link for the replay in your email. Thank you. I'm very excited to see how this all comes together. Yeah, there's a class last night, Coloring 101, my first virtual workshop. It went off without it. Well, there were a couple little hiccups in the in the tech department for the first couple minutes. I wouldn't even call it like a hiccup. It was just pinning the camera so that everyone could see what I wanted them to see. But it was an amazing 3-hour workshop where we went through 101, how to blend, how to fill in an area without streaks, how to blend 2 colors together. We did a little bit of hair, we did a little bit of face, analyzing pictures, identifying shadows and highlights, all of that. The March session is actually up on my site right now. Tickets are already moving for that. And I haven't even really formally announced it, so if you're interested, I will go ahead and mosey on over there. But it was really nice. My skin might be looking a little like yours. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I already saw some people had started submitting their homework. In the recap email, I sent like a link for you guys to submit whatever you're working on. Give me any feedback, all of that. All right. Working my way over. And I'm using a really light hand with this color because it is a little bit warm. We want a little bit of those pink moments, okay? A little bit of those pink moments to pop through, but not too much, okay? Not too much. And your silk press was, guys, don't worry, it didn't go to waste. Thank you. The silk has left us already. She's giving very much not silky and unpressed at this current hour. She's giving Puff the Magic Dragon lives by the sea. And that's okay. Okay? She did what she needed to do yesterday. She did what she needed to do when it came down to it. I'm like, I can only imagine. I don't know how the silk press girlies be outside in the humidity, because it felt like 4 degrees here today and my hair said nope. Still I felt a little moisture in the air. I did. No you didn't. And plus, like, my hair used to be like kind of heat trained. Like, she knew what to do. She could handle the heat. She knew how to lay down, take a nap, stay cute for 2-3 days. I had those braids in for so long. She's a natural. She's straight from the earth. this that good stuff, okay? She has reverted back to her natural state. So that heat, she's like, you think I'm scared of you? You think I'm scared of you, baby? Go ahead and press me. You can't hold me down, okay? You can't hold me down. Yeah, I did actually use Sacred, the silk rinse, when I did my wash day the other day. My hair drinks that up. Yum, yum. Eat it up. I have the deep conditioner too. Sometimes my hair doesn't need all that because the one I have is like very protein heavy, so sometimes I gotta chill with that before my hair starts feeling like straw. But I also I've been using the onion and rosemary extract shampoo and conditioner. And I saw it on TikTok and then I went and bought it. And I was like, hold up now. My hair actually really likes that. And my hair is a snob. She don't really like anybody. She really doesn't like anybody like that. So I was a little surprised. I was like, oh, girl, you like that? Okay, purr. Okay. I know, that's what happens when you have kids. Everything is a Gracie reference. And now with my niece, I'm quoting Miss Rachel all the time. Yep, the pink shampoo and conditioner one. My hair loves it. So hold on. And that conditioner has good slip. I said, okay, slip. Hey Desi, hey Mel, how y'all doing? Alright, let's see what Flush does in these sections. This is my favorite Amazon pencil, I think. And they had to name it Flash. Who wants to say that? Not I. Not I. Stunning. All right, sip break. Got my brewmate. Ooh, that's cold. Ice cold. Icy. All right, I'm gonna bring this down over the brow. Bring this down. Kind of blend up into that highlight a little bit. This Flush seems like this is actually a pretty decent match to our base. Oh, this is not Flush. I'm a liar. This is Peach, Light Peach by Prismacolor. Light Peach. All right. This feels like it's a really nice match. Stunning. Thank you. Just working my way down, working my way down. Music question mark. What does that mean? She's a beauty. Thank you. All right. And I'm working down the contours of the nose. And then I'm going to come in. Yes, I used alcohol-based markers as the base, and then I came in on top with colored pencils. I'm bringing this to the middle. I've told everyone I know about your page and your art, and I absolutely appreciate your time and talent. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, I'm just switching back and forth between colors as I see it fit. Kind of want to blend out from the nose here. I find it hard to leave the white parts on the page. I do too much. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I leave them a little bit bigger than I want them because I know they're gonna kind of shrink as I get to work. So I leave myself like that little bit of wiggle room because I already know how I get down. They will shrink with each pass. It's inevitable. Alright. I know you draw from reference, etc. However, I swear she looks like a woman I've seen before in real life. She probably looked like a lot of people. This I actually didn't use a reference for when I drew her face. I actually put my iPad on symmetry mode in Procreate, and I drew one half of the face, and then it drew both at the same time, like double times it. Sometimes when I draw faces straight on, I'm able to cut my workload in half by using that tool. But I can't really use a reference when I do that because no one's face is perfectly symmetrical. Boom, boom, boom. Do my hands not hurt? Typically, no. There have been times where I walked away a little sore, but I try to color in a way that's not going to cause any unnecessary tension in the hand. I try to like press more with my wrist versus my fingers, if that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes if you're using a harder lead, like Prismacolor is not as soft as Caran d'Ache, you also have to press a little harder. So these I can use like pretty light pressure. It seems like the Oahu ones are like that too, from the little swatches I did. But the color selection is not as broad. And that smell is strong. Strong. For this one, I did switch up my technique. So I used a few more colors that I layered together in a more wispy motion with my alcohol markers before I started to come in with the colored pencils, because I wanted it to have like a little bit more of that blurred kind of watercolory run into one another vibe. So I switched up the technique. I was a little nervous about it. I was. All right. So now oh, interesting. Where'd you see that, Keeks? I didn't know that was happening. This is a little early for pre-order. Send my editor a little text message. Hey. Hey. Can't get nothing past nobody in the coconut crew, 'cause you gotta let me know. Did you see the cover? Where did you see that? Was it an ad? I feel like I got caught out here. On Target's site? I didn't even... Wait. Please hold. Not Target of it, all places. Lord have mercy. Y'all saw... What? Okay, let me gather myself quickly. Because now y'all telling me my book is on presale. I feel like this is the natural order of things. Y'all be telling me what's going on with me all the time. This is too funny. I assume I missed the email. Well, yeah, Rest and Reflect coming out September. That's what I've been working on, y'all. Rest and Reflect, your affirmation coloring book. Coming to stores near you. I'm sitting here, y'all finding it on my arm. I'm trying to search it up. I didn't even know we got into these retailers. Did somebody... It's literally on pre-order right now? Well, y'all want to see the cover? Andrea Apollo. And I'm considered an author. Cool. And y'all, it's going to be $14.99 with almost double the pages. Oh, I could talk about it now. Wow. I love that you guys are the ones that told me, and then we got this moment together. Wow. I love it. By author Andrea Apollo. Damn, that's so dope. Influencer behind the popular TikTok account. Damn, this is crazy. This is real. Wow. And now I'm emotional. Y'all work so hard on everything all the time. Damn, this shit is so hard. Whew. But it pays off. Okay. Being a crybaby is so embarrassing. Because we was just laughing and having a good time. Anyway, this is exciting. I'm glad I get to finally share it with you guys because I've been working on it forever. I finished this book last year. So I'm very excited to see this year. Yeah, so I guess you guys can pre-order my first published book already. Comes out in September 9th, 2025. Very exciting. Very exciting. I don't even know where I was, child. Let's just act like we know what's going on. I know they're gonna be like, how are all these orders coming in already? We didn't even tell her that it's on the site. I think if we sell 5,000. It's not even that big of a number. I think it's like 5,000 books when the book finally goes. So if we have 5,000 orders in by the time it goes on pre-sale, I could be a New York Times best-selling coloring book author. And that ain't even a thing because people don't do that. So we're going to have to get these numbers up. Since it's go time. Okay? Since it's go time. I'm going to text my editor at 1 a.m. Like, girl, they done came in the chat and told me that my book was on pre-order. Now what? Now what? Wow. The way I can't see, my eyes are so dang blurred from these tears. Good thing I have my glasses on, because if I had my contacts on, we would have to take a bathroom break. Because I got an astigmatism in both eyes. Don't let not one tear be shed. Or them contacts or jumping ship. They're out of here. Goodbye. Don't blink, because I'm gone. I know the music is added to the drama of the moment. So the first book, so I got a 3-book deal and they already added some more stuff on, so there's more coming. But the first book is available right now, and that is called Coloring with Coco, Rest and Reflect. And I love it. I love it. There's no like images of the inside of the book, so I don't want to sneak or leak anything, but I will say if you liked the mantra from today, the Monday mantra, she's one of the pages in the book. Okay, so if you saw on my IG, I have the mantra image. I got a lot of people like, can I get that image? Not yet. At ease, my queen, at ease. But she's coming. She is coming. I will say at ease, my queen, to literally. I told my husband at ease, my queen. I told my son at ease, my queen. At this point, at ease, okay? At ease. You are all my queens. At ease. Relax. Chill. Chris, you gotta take them out. You guys pre-ordering right now? Y'all just want me. Let me just take my glasses off. Let's just not even pretend that I can see. It don't even matter at this point. It don't even matter. Michael was like, I am not your queen. You're my queen. Wait, no. You're not a queen. Wait, you are my queen because I'm a prince. So you are my queen, but I am not a queen. Okay, period. Fair enough. But at ease. At ease. But he was like, I don't want to diss my mama in the process, okay? You are a queen. But don't be calling me that. Don't call me that no more. His uncle was in town for the day, so he got to see him. He always loved seeing him. I can't show no pictures of my damn brother-in-law because y'all start barking in my DMs like, is he single? He is not. He is not. Leave that man alone, okay? He's in a committed relationship for the past 7 years. Can't show y'all my daddy. Can't show y'all my brother-in-law. Y'all get started. I'm like, I don't want none of that. Oh, but I will show you. Michael had his modeling debut. Oh my God, he's on the website for his soccer training league. Let me see where Mr. Coco sent me them pictures. And he's on the site looking like a big boy. Look at the young prince. Uh-oh. My text messages. Let me turn my thing on because y'all be nosy. I don't need none of that. Y'all be trying to be in my business. Look at my little baby. Look at him with his model face. Okay. They said, straight face, Michael. We know you're a happy kid, but give us a straight face. He said, period. I said, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Aisha. Look how big she is. I can't believe this. 1 year old, grown. Grown. Oh, my baby. All the babies. I haven't done the eyebrows yet, so we'll see once we get there what color I end up doing. I'm going to take care of like the black lines around the eyes for sure with acrylic markers to soften it so that it reads more as albino. So I'm going to soften all of that up. The name of the book is Rest and Reflect. Color with Coco, Rest and Reflect. I'm working on multiple books at the same time. I'm trying not to say the wrong thing. The first one is Rest and Reflect. Rest and Reflect. Hey, Hannah girl. Book 2 comes out next year, and that one is about sisterhood and returning back to community. That one I started right when we found out who was elected as president, and my editor is also a Black woman, which I'm obsessed with. I love that so much, and she's the one that came and plucked me. Slid right in my DMs like, hey girl. I said hello. I'm with Callisto Publishing, which is a subsidiary of Penguin Random House, which is one of the biggest publishers, if not the biggest publisher in the country. So big things popping, little things stopping for the big Coco, never the little one per. And so that next coloring book is going to be all about sisterhood, returning to community, being in solidarity with your fellow sisters as we, continue to thrive in any circumstance. You get what I'm saying? No matter what. So I'm excited for that. It's very hard to be secretive with y'all, so the fact that I even managed to not say the name of it even one time in a public open forum. If you in the clear, then you been new, okay? And when we have our end of the month Zoom, I'm gonna do a whole flip through, okay? Because that's behind the closed doors, and that's our business, okay? And that's our business. If you're nosy and you're not in the club, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. Because I be in there reading emails verbatim. And then the brand said, listen to this. They come talking about, can we pay you in product? Hell no. That's the rawest form of Coco. Okay, the rawest. Essential viewing. Essential. Okay. They already know about what's dropping this week. Something highly anticipated is dropping this week. Very exciting. A launch week. Also, I have a collaboration going live tomorrow, which is a little bit unusual for me. I have like this, I don't know. I have my little monthly date with Sheena. Sheena is my art wife. She meets City. Where we get on the phone and we gather each other and we tell each other about ourselves. Like, girl, and why aren't you doing this? And why aren't you doing that? And why don't you recognize how great you are? And, you know, we affectionately curse each other out for about 3 hours. And we were talking about how I have issues with, like, being the face of my brand. So, for a long time, like, y'all didn't really truly know what I look like. My profile picture was art. I only showed my hands. I only showed my work, my process. And then I started to show up more, like right when I quit my job back in 2020. And then I felt like exhausted by that. But one thing I admire about Sheena's community when she was posting was that when she shows up, people know that Sheena. When I showed up, people didn't know I was Coco. Even to this day, even though I try to make like a more conscious effort to show up and show my face and be present, every single time I show my face, even in my stories, anywhere, my profile picture is literally me at this point, everywhere. Whenever I show myself, there's always multiple people that say, oh my God, I had no idea what you look like. So I'm trying to do better about that. But this post is like me. Like it's a hair care collaboration, not collab, partnership post. I'm anxious. I'm not anxious because whether it flops or it goes viral, I get paid to say. No, not sacred. Oh my God, wouldn't that be crazy? No, not sacred. But a brand that I use and have used forever. So that's why I was like, okay. And a brand that actually approached me years ago and then it didn't work out. And I was sad about it. Because I was like, wait, I actually love that brand. It is another Black woman owned hair care brand though. So do with that what you will. And the post is like literally me like doing my little Bantu nod out in the beginning and like I don't know, it just feels like a little different. A little bit different. And it's a day in the life, so eventually like you'll see me doing a little bit of art, you'll see a little bit of Michael, you'll see a little bit of Mr. Coco, you know, you'll see the vibe. But I'm seeing if anyone has guessed it yet. From what I see, none of these brands, definitely not my L. Definitely not. It is currently Black owned. I will say that. Currently Black owned, not Black founded. Okay, now that I've scrolled down, the brand has been named. The brand has been named. Okay. And if you know anything about me, as a girl who used to live in Harlem, what do I call myself? In Harlem, boom, 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 in Harlem. Okay, if you figure it out, you figure it out. Cindy girl, you are correct. So it's me. It's me in the Rose in Harlem, linking up. Hey. So, and with literally 4 days left in the month. We secured a Black History Month collaboration, okay? I told y'all how I hadn't been able to, for the first time in years, I had no Black History Month collaboration. They came in last week and they saved the day. They said, we got you. We got you. And I'm happy for it. So that'll be up tomorrow. So if you see a girl who sounds like me and you don't know what I look like, just go ahead and double tap, okay? It's me. That's what I look like. I'm 5'1". Okay. Slim thick with a mostly thick. Not quite slim thick, but thick. Reddish hair. That's me. Okay? Just know that's me. That girl. 5'1", dang, I always forget your height. 5'1" and a half, actually. So, if you really want to get into it, okay, make sure you include that half. Hold up, I'm taller than you and I'm 5'4". 5'4", 5'5", that's average height. You taller than a lot of people. You taller than about like 30% of women. You right there. You right at that point. Five 2 3/4, okay? I thought 5'7" was average. 5'7" might be average for an American man. I think women it's 5'4", 5'5", and I think men it's like 5'9" or something. When I meet people in person, they're like, wow, you're so short. Y'all don't really be that much taller than me. I think y'all gassing it. I'm like, okay. Like, you got a little height on me, and the short ones, you know, we got a little spice. We got a little pack. Hello? I might be 5'1" in stature, but my personality 6'4", and that's all you need to worry about. That's it. I used to want to be taller real bad, mostly because I thought it would make me look skinnier. And, you know, fat phobia in the early 2000s, very, very severe, okay? Now, I like being pint-sized, okay? You know, I'm short. I like it. It's cool down here. I be chilling. You know, I stay out the way. You don't gotta worry about me too much. Like, I'm chilling. I'll just be having a good old time. So, my teachers thought I'd be tall as an adult, so I was tall as a kid. That's the biggest myth, okay? I was one of the tallest kids in my 5th grade class. The issue is I stayed right where I was at forevermore. In fact, I think I lost a little 1/4 of an inch when I was pregnant and my feet went flat, okay? So that little arch, she gone. My 3rd trimester took that from me, okay? And I needed that. I needed that. So, Yeah, I've been this height, chilling for 20, 25 years damn near. There's pictures of me next to my friends when I was in elementary school. I looked like a sumo wrestler. I was standing over these kids like I was about to show them the meaning of true dodgeball. I looked like I came in to show y'all how to really get down on the dodgeball. That's what it looked like. Like I was a bully. I looked way bigger than these kids. Like I was just around to snatch lunch money. There was no reason for me to be that much damn bigger than them kids. Okay? And then we all went on summer vacation. And when we came back, I'm like, damn. Is it the GMOs? What the hell happened to y'all? Why are y'all so big? Good thing I wasn't actually a bully, because I would have had some real issues when y'all came back in 6th grade looking like Debo. Like, what the hell? Y'all did 10 to 15 over summer break. Why y'all so big? I don't get it. My mom is like 5'3", maybe 5'4" in her prime. And my dad is like 6 feet. So I don't really know what happened. And I'm like the same height as my cousins. Like all my cousins, all the girls are this height and all the boys are very tall. So I don't know. I don't think I had any hope to begin with. Because my Nana, Sister Honey, I was taller than her. And her mom, my Gigi, I was taller than her. Okay? I don't think my Gigi was 5 foot nothing. I don't think she was in the 5s. So there wasn't much hope for me, honestly. Yeah, 4'9". Yeah, that's where my Gigi, I feel like she was like maybe 4'10", Very petite. Like to me, under 5 feet, that's short. That's short, 5'1", like, okay. I'm short, but I'm not like jaw dropping, like, oh my God. Like, come on. Mind you, Raggedy, she swears she's so damn tall. She's 5'4", maybe. And she be making it seem like I'm so damn short. Girl, you and me about right there. Neck and neck. Right there. By the way, this is Anthraquinoid Pink. I still get told you're so cute and I'm about to be 31. I hate it. I know. Yeah, they're gonna infantilize you for a good long time. Until you start looking like an old lady. Once you start looking like an old lady, well, they're still gonna do it. I'm like, oh, you're such a cute little old lady. They're just gonna add that extra zest on. I think that's why people think I look younger than my age in person. And they be carding me and stuff. I know I look old enough to drink. Please stop. Please stop. Because at this point, y'all are gassing it. Okay? Gassing it. When I get mad, my honey goes, aw. Like, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't. Yeah, Mr. Coco come in here and sometimes he'll just stare at me while I'm standing there. He's like, wow, you are just so little and cute. Okay, Well, I came in here to tell you, if you leave that toilet seat up one more time, I'm not gonna be so little and cute when this slipper's flying upside your head. Okay? Thank you. He don't hear nothing I'll be saying. Little and cute. Well, you should be considerate of the fact that I am 5'1". So in the middle of the night when I go to use the bathroom and the toilet seat is up, I literally am falling off a cliff into the depths of the toilet. I cannot fend for myself in that scenario. So please, please, okay? Before I get flushed into the ocean. Back when I had a little more weight on me, I had a little something to hold on to the edge at least. Now, I'm done for. I can feel my tailbone and stuff. I ain't never had. I'll be on the car rides. I'm like, why am I so sore? I'm like, is that a bone? I got bones back there? For what? I never felt this before. I don't need this. Put it back. Put it back. All right. I think I'm going to go over the brows with skin tone. Did I drop the skin tone? All right. So that I have something to put the lighter color on top of. When I tested out the eyebrows and the eyelashes on my little sample, it was kind of hard to do because the page was so small and I was using the paint marker, so I couldn't get like the full sense of what I was doing. All right. Let that simmer, and then I'm gonna go over it with 8. See, this is a very tricky number. It's 698, but it could really go both ways. But the only way I could tell is that the top of the 8 is a little bit smaller. Because I was like, is it 869 or is it 698? It's 698. And this is my grabby dual-ended brush tip acrylic markers. And I'm going to kind of blank out some of these black lines. And it's going to take a couple layers. But we want to tone it down because that black line is going to give a harshness that takes away from the effect we're going for. You get what I'm saying? So we are going to do a couple of coats of this. This is going to eventually give us the look. The look. I am so cold, I can't even think straight. Do these caps fit on the back? Come on, we're having a good night. Come in here, you mess my vibe up. I need to be in somebody's manufacturing board meeting like, hey, love the new colors you fellas are coming up with. You guys got to make the caps fit on the back. Don't make me say it twice, okay? Don't make me say it twice. All right. should really be working from left to right because I'm right-handed and I don't want to smudge, but you know, sometimes I don't make sense. A lot of times I don't make sense. In fact, I would never characterize myself as somebody who makes sense. Never would I. But I want y'all to make sense. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. And this is the base now. The question I have for myself, it's very important that y'all listen to that last part. The question I have for who? Myself. Is what material do I want to go on top of this with to give the white highlights of the hairs? Because sometimes the white just doesn't pop. So I'm going to test a few things out. I think I'm going to layer 2 different brands. I'm going to do Sharpie first because it's a little bit more translucent. And then hit it with the Sharpie, not the Sharpie, the Ohuhu acrylic after. Those were some good sips. Some good sippity dippities. All right, so my eyes sound good because it is good. It is. It is. They close the Dollar Tree. They is. All right, now let me see what my options are. Let me try maybe this Ohuhu white acrylic. Let's see what this is giving us. Yes. This is my Ohuhu Nahuku collection. This is their acrylic brush tips. And it's giving me the finish that I need. It's a little bit milky, but it still has some pigment. Okay, do they last longer than the Sharpie Creative? Because I just bought mine. And oops, and it's already gone. Really? I have not ever had that issue with my Sharpies wearing out that fast. I don't use these that often, so I can't really say with certainty, but it feels juicy. I'm in contract negotiations with Sharpie right now. We'll see. We'll see. They were like, we'd love to work with you again. And then they came with last year's rates. I said, oh. Well, hold on. ChatGPT and I have a few things we want to share with you about my recent growth and my continuous growth, my sustained growth, and how I've maintained my engagement rate during said growth. So that being said, here's the new rates. Love that for us, love that for you. And I can't wait to see what's in store for us. And that's where we are. They responded to that like, oh my God, you know, we're so excited. Let me get back to you. So they didn't like ghost me or anything. But things have not been sent back for my contract yet, so they might be shifting some dollars around. I hear little Michael coughs. He's coughing in his sleep. All right. So I'm gonna leave that there for now. Now, what gets tricky for me with the eyes is I do the lashes. I need to like do maybe a white on top of like a brown, because we still need definition on the eye. So I'm gonna do her eye color real quick. And I think I wanna do kind of like, their eyes have sometimes like a purplish tint to them. So I'm gonna come in first with the lavender. And then come in with pale thistle. Oh, this one is lighter. I thought this was the darker one. All right, so I'm gonna have to do a different color, change of plans. Let's see what this is giving. This is iridescent mauve. I'm gonna use that to shade the actual eye, the whites of the eye. Because you must shade your eyes, people. You must shade your eyes, people. And then I'm gonna use the sienna color. This is burnt sienna 10. And then come in with ultramarine violet and just deepen up that upper shadow again. Cool. All right. So, about these eyes. I think I want to do... Nope. Lies. And I'm going to come in with this brown color. This is... Oh, I was about to say. This is color Shake Then Enjoy. That's incorrect. The color name is not on here. It's just E51. Okay. I'm going to come in and use this to create a base for me to highlight on top of. I feel like this is where we're going to make our way into the territory we want to be in, where everyone can pick up what we're putting down. Okay. My husband's cousin is Ivorian, and he has albinism, and he like got in trouble when he was a little kid, and my mother-in-law went down to the store because they came upstairs with stuff. She's like, where did you get this stuff from? So she went down to the store, and the guy was the bodega guy was like, hey, the yellow man came in here. And she knew exactly what she was talking about. That's my nephew. I said, that is so childish. The yellow man, please. Please. This is Ohuhu. They're like brush tip acrylics. Oops. Uh-oh. My roommate almost went down. Okay. So now, let me try and do this other side. Right. Alright, it's like I'm never gonna do all those again. That is not out of your wheelhouse. We're learning together. We're learning together. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm feeling good about that. I think I want to go back in with beige barley, and reinforce some of these spectacular freckles. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm trying to be nosy in the chat. Sorry. I just sit here, man. It's like, what y'all talking about? Okay. I think I want to use that same color to add some strokes. So I know I'm going to layer a little bit to get the look that I want with the brows and the lashes. I kind of like where the lashes are right now, so I'm not going to like go overboard. But I am going to... I'm actually not using a reference right now. I have like a bunch of pictures up. So I have all of these. Some of these are AI, like that is AI. But I just searched Black woman. This is actually my mutual on TikTok. She says she is not albino, so, but she the main person that's popping up here, which is very funny. All I can say is she says she's not albino. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So, yeah, I like the layered. And then when I do a little bit more of the white on top, it has something to like hang on to here. Yeah, she says she went and she doesn't have, she went to her doctor and they said she doesn't have it. And the comment section sounded like Mal. I was like, oh, okay. Said respectfully. I don't know what was the test. What was the test? That's what I want to know. Oh, my iPad is on 3%. Let me transfer my charger over to that before it turns the lights down low. Ta-da. Okay. It's definitely reading how I wanted to read. I feel like we did better with this time around than the first time. The first time I feel like it was pushing into just white girl. I feel like this says black girl with albino skin. You know what I'm saying? That was one video where I regretted saying, let me know what you guys think at the end. Instant regret. Mal, I actually can't find that book. That's the only book I've ever completed, and I cannot find it. I don't know if it got lost in the shuffle with my move. I ain't seen her. She's somewhere, but I ain't seen her. But she was in volume 4 with the twins. They're standing back to back. They got braids. Let me see if I could pull it up on my tiki-taki. All right. So, volume 4, which means we're going to have to redo volume 4. How disturbing. All right. We did that one a while ago. Oh, that was one of my most viewed. So I think if I filter to popular, yeah, there she is. Oh, when I see her, she. I tried on numerous occasions to color albino skin. This is not for the first time I did it. She just looked light skin. Yeah. And I really love you yapping. Background in the back. Overall, I'm happy that I waited and practiced because the way this turned out. There we go. So that was how the first attempt happened. Okay. And I got 325,000 likes on this video and over 1,000 comments. And I had to actually mute the word white for a long time because it was like so overwhelming. The comments did not end. I was like, please. I said, let me know what you think, but it was rhetorical. I promise I didn't want y'all to be on here doing it so much. I didn't want it. I was stressed. I said, it's not a white person. Damn it. I had to move on. That was back when going viral used to have me stressed, screaming, sliding down the wall. I was like, please. Oh, hey, girl. Yes. Okay, so it's reading. You came in and you knew automatically that she has albinism. Like, you clocked it. Gang recognized gang right away. That's what I like to see. It didn't read as white girl in a ghetto. That's what I want to know. Clocked it immediately. That's what we want to see. Clocked it. Okay. That's a really good sign, folks. I think we've achieved it. Not me picking the perfect nostril color. Brownish orange. Perfect nostril color on this complexion. What about the twins with the locks? Yes, but I did that digitally. That's a little bit easier because I can use any colors. That one I felt like I did pretty good. What do you do when you're done coloring the picture? Do you hang it up? I do not. I close my book and I move on to the next one. But I did start adding prints to the site. So on the site, I have some new colored prints. So, and I added some of your favorites. I actually was going to talk about it on Wednesday, do like a video showing you guys. But I added a bunch of art prints of some of your favorite coloring pages. Miss Monarch is there. It's various sizes. I got Miss Bubbles. So I'm still adding some more on, but I was like, I'll continue to update those on there. So they print like so good. It doesn't even make sense. It looks exactly like my page. Exactly like my page. It goes crazy. It goes absolutely crazy. All right. Let me add a little shine to her eye. Now this kind of eats though. It kind of eats. All right. You finished the baldy? I think, did I see that? I gotta think back. I feel like my life was on hold until coloring with 101 was done. You know when you have something important coming up and you can't think about nothing else? It's like everything else is a blur. That's how I felt. Also, I wanted to go to this event. And I was like, well, I don't think I'll get chosen to go. Well, I got the email today that I got chosen to go. And I don't get a +1. I'm like, bro, I wanted to go to this event. And they invited me. And I gotta go by myself. That's like really gonna send me over the edge. Over the edge. The green curly fro, yes, she's in the queue. All of volume 8, this whole book will eventually be in there. I'm stressed. No +1 is crazy. Hello. The one in the gold dress. The gold dress one, she is definitely up. She was one of the first ones I did. I love her bad. All right. I want to like highlight the lashes. But not cover up that brown completely because it looked a little hard to read when I did it like that on my sample. Like you couldn't really see what you were looking at without a base for it to sit on top of. Yeah. That's more better. And down here it like looked like you couldn't even see what was going on. For real, when I did too much of the layers. So I gotta be careful with that. You should do the bottom lashes the same as the top lashes. No, it doesn't work that way. It's too little for me to layer it. I can only do one color for the bottom. I have to be strategic. my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you print multiple of the same page? This is a coloring book. So we're in it to win it. Never back down, never what? Never give up. All right. I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna do her as like in baby blue because I think it's gonna make her skin pop with all of the like peach tones in her skin. It's gonna just like a really nice baby blue with her gele, or we call it a Jafar in Ivorian. I say we because I'm married to an Ivorian. I'm not Ivorian. And then a really dark background, so everything just really pops. Okay, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Okay. So let's see. Ashanti, my swag fairy. Hi, I'm doing well. I'm so happy to see you here. Hope you're doing good. I think this is a good place for us to part and come back tomorrow and finish. I couldn't pen the book, it's sold out. Ain't nothing to pen. Ain't nothing to pen. I'll tell hubby you said hi. I'm so glad to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I decided I'll go through and update it. I decided I'm gonna go live Mondays and Tuesdays back to back. I think we need that. You know what I'm saying? Cause look at how we did, and then you want me to make y'all wait till Wednesday? I don't think so. All right. Thank you guys. I'm so excited and happy that I saw the pre-sale here with you guys. It just feels fitting. I feel like God intentionally, well, everything is intentional when it comes to that guy. But I feel like God really was purposeful in making sure that I saw that with you guys, with my people, because I just care about y'all so much, and none of this would be happening if it wasn't for all of us in this community. So I'm so happy that you guys revealed that to me. Shout out to Keeks. And thank you guys who already went and bought it on pre-sale. I can't wait to text my editor in the morning and be like, oh, by the way, yeah, we already on it. We're on it, okay? So I hope you guys have an amazing night. I will see you back here at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll get this page wrapped up. I love you. Good night.